Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I am Dalton. This is Armson Farms, Footlong Farmer YouTube channel. Another warm one. We're getting the barns cleaned, getting the barns bedded today. We ordered some parts yesterday for that baler of ours. So if they're in, maybe we'll run and grab them. We got something exciting coming today. Like very, very exciting. As long as it's supposed to be here today. I hope it's here today so we can show you guys what we've been up to a little bit here. So yeah, follow along. It should be a fun day. Should be. Follow along. First order of business today, I got a new air governor I got to throw on this truck. As you can see, we got a power steering leak somewhere as well, but for now, got to get that fixed. So I'm gonna pull that off quick and see. It's been a minute since I've done one of these, but hopefully we don't screw it up too bad. Okay, well, that was pretty easy peasy, really. There's two bolts go through there that hold it onto the truck. And this truck only had one airline going to it. There was a fitting that came out here and went this way, right there. So hook up that airline, and then all you had to do is pull out all those little plugs, plug all the holes in the ones that we don't need. So first thing checked off the list. All right, our new toys here. The 6R 250. We're taking it up today to get Pottinger butterfly mowers put on it. So finally graduate from the self-propelleds, although we do still have the self-propelleds. They'll still be an option. You know, probably still run them, to be honest with you, even though we definitely don't need to. We only do 550, 600 acres of alfalfa, so we got more than enough mower now, but that's definitely not going to be what we're waiting on. So that's pretty exciting. I did talk to Grandpa. That's only the second tractor that we've ever bought brand new. I'll give you guys kind of a walk around on it when it gets home from getting those mowers put on it. We're really, really excited about it. We went with the 6R instead of the 7R. A lot of people around here run 7Rs. $40,000, $50,000 price difference right off the bat. But the specs, so I was a little nervous at first. The 6Rs I thought were smaller, but come to find out, there's two different frame sizes in the 6Rs. It's kind of like less than 200 horse and over 200 horse. So the 250 that we bought compared to a 7R is only, I think it said 12 inches shorter and 1,800 pounds lighter. So it's really not much less tractor. As far as the weight goes, we could put weights on it and make it weigh the same. And the length, yeah, it's a little bit shorter. We don't really have much for hills. We do have a couple. We'll just have to take it easy on them. It's not like we're going to be going like crazy on them. But for the most part, we're in big open fields, flatter ground. We'll have some rolling hills, but nothing crazy. So yeah, we're really excited. However, it's going to take a lot of getting used to. I probably won't run it much at all, to be honest with you. It's probably just going to be on the mowers. So Uncle Todd's pretty much going to be the one that runs it. But it's got the twin joystick controls in it. So it's an IVT transmission, but it's not like the IVT that I used to run. It's on a joystick, similar to what our sprayer has. And it's got your hydraulic remotes on it. You got your different ranges on it. Again, I'll give you guys a full walkthrough on that when it gets home, which it's going. They said they're going to get the mowers put on it today, which is exciting because we're probably going to be doing second cutting next week, most likely. And we still don't have the new cut bar for our R450 back there. So yeah, we kind of need that. So pretty excited, really excited. I talked to Grandpa. He said, yeah, it's only the second brand new tractor we've ever bought. The first being a 6030. So if that puts it into some perspective, it's the last time that we got a brand new tractor. We've had brand new choppers. We bought the R450 brand new. Payloader, we buy brand new. Stuff that we use like that, that's kind of super crucial. But tractors, you know, they're such a pretty penny. And you can get used ones for like half the price. But we just figured being, you know, gonna be on the mower primarily. But with a tractor, it's like, now we got the tractor, we got the warranties with it. We got a tractor for a real long time. So we're really, really excited about that. Like, really excited. Now the excitement's over, we get to go get absolutely filthy. Up in our new barn, we've been having some fan issues. I've kind of talked those fans up, which they are very nice. But these Falcon fans, I thought they were true direct drives. Come to find out, there's a gearbox between the motor and the fan blades. It's really thin. Like, you don't notice it unless you're really looking. We've taken like 4 or 5 of those out in the last month. For whatever reason, like, they have oil, or they're fine. I don't know. Well, come to find out, it's not uncommon with them. So that's not good. I've had to wire up some new motors on them. And right now we're climbing up and we're gonna blow the cupola fans out because 2 of those aren't working. So we're gonna go down through those with the air compressor. I'm in the service truck now, gonna gas up the air compressor, and we're gonna blow those out and kind of clean those out. That's not gonna be fun, but needs to be done. Got the front 3-point, front PTO. Does have depth. Yeah, and I'll give you guys a full walk around on this thing when it gets home. But we got to get it up there quick so they can get working on it. We're just going down through. Those cages there get built up with dust. You can see he's got that one half done. You can see how much crud gets built up on them. That restricts the airflow and works the motors a lot harder. So hopefully they'll spin a lot easier now. We did have to call the electrician because even after I was just talking, we just had 6 fans quit down there. So that's really not good on a day like today. This box here is throwing a code. Now it's not even throwing a code. Bear with me a sec. FBF. It's popping up FBF when you turn them on. You can see it's six fans at the far end. Southwest fans. I'm just going to turn it off. We called the electrician because this stuff is all way above my pay grade. Maybe I should try hitting it with a hammer. That always works. Yeah, this stuff's always way above my pay grade, but when he comes, I would like to have him walk me through what he's going to do to fix it, because the same thing happened a week ago with that one there. And I was not around when he came, so I got to pay attention to that. Yeah, not a good day for fans to be going haywire. That is for sure. It's supposed to be a little cooler today, but we're still supposed to hit 90. I'm sure you guys noticed I'm sweating like a pig. So, yeah, this is something I got to learn more about, because apparently this is going to be in our, regular fixing program here, I guess. Unfortunately, I'm not an electrician. I'm not good with this stuff, but I do need to learn more about it, because situations like this would be nice to know the basics on how to fix this stuff, so you don't have to call and pay an electrician to come out and fix. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely try to spend some time with him when he comes, but for now we're gonna go down through and get these cupola fans all cleaned off. 2, 4, 6. So we just called the electrician, and when he came out last week, what he did is he went down through and he unplugged these one at a time. So let me show you the gearbox. That's the little gearbox in there that goes bad. Right there, between the motor and the fan. So this one was already bad. This one we knew about, ASAP knew about. This one's been unplugged for a bit. But this one over here, when I climbed up here, see the oil residue? Be willing to bet this one's bad. So the electrician said to unplug this one. It's kind of hard to do one-handed. So this one's unplugged now. We'll go try to start them, see if they want to fire up now. He said when those gearboxes go bad, if it's binding, when you try to restart them, you know, it's gonna trip whatever in the box. So these are Falcon 54-inch fans. I've been asked that before. And like I said, the first year we had great luck with them. They were awesome. I love the variable speed. I love the thermostats. But the fan itself, with that gearbox in there, is kind of a stupid design. Yeah, you can see there's residue right there. Captain Jersey. What do you think, sweetheart? Huh? What do you think? We gotta get those fans working, huh? Yes, we do. Turn the breaker back on. Press forward. It still is throwing this code. Yeah, that didn't work. So we're gonna have to have the electrician come out and show us what he's doing. All right, so what Jack did, he went down through and unplugged all 6 of them that weren't running. I kicked the power back on, and currently it's the same as the other ones. And he's gonna go back down through and plug them in one at a time. See if that'll, it looks like one of them's running now. So, see if this works. All right, so 4 of the 6 are now running. ASAP will be out this afternoon to look at the ones that we've got unplugged. And I just told Jack I want to be up here when he's here, kind of just so I can start to learn and figure those out, how they come apart and how they go back together. I did wire a bunch of the motors last week, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. Just restarted all these cupola fans after cleaning them out, and they're all running now. So I don't know what ailed them earlier. Which is good. Those things do a lot more than people give credit for. They really suck the air out of here. So, the ladies don't look overly uncomfortable, so that's good. We will run the soakers down in the parlor like we've been running, so they'll get their 3 times a day bath down there. All right, the next order of business, we're getting the trucks blown out, cleaned out, getting the 8330 cleaned up from co-emulsion to put back on the merger. We're looking at doing second cutting next week, so it's time to get things cleaned up, greased up, hooked up, and ready to rock and roll. So Tyler just hopped in, turned the wheels for me so I can get the insides of the rim. That really helps. So get this thing shining here. All right, we got her shined up. This tractor needs a buffing real bad. It's got a crack in the hood too, which is super common with the 2030 series Deers. So that's something to address, but getting it cleaned up. I'm going to clean up this cab a little better, but I had to get out of the way. We're going to back the corn planter around up there and start getting that cleaned up. I did throw some tire shine and some glass cleaner in here. We'll clean up the floor mat here. I might actually cut a piece of carpet for that. This used to have carpet down in it. I might cut up a new piece for that. But either way, this thing's hooked up, or gonna get hooked up, and she'll be ready to go. She'll be in good shape. She does need a new black ice. These ones are a little aged, but whew, rocking and rolling through the day here. We had lunch up at the pool, lovely lunch. All the guys got together because it was one of the guys that's worked here for a long time is leaving, so we kind of threw a little lunch party for him, and yeah, that was really nice. Bada bing, bada boom. Liquored up and ready to bone. All right, it's time to take this up to the shop, empty out all the seed boxes, and get to cleaning. It was a rough year for keeping this thing clean because everything was wet. All right, I got all the seed boxes emptied out into a tote that we'll save for next year. Tyler's washing it up. Grandpa's taking all the meters off and going through those. So the corn planter should be pretty much ready for storage tonight, so that's exciting. I'm coming up here. Jack said he thinks there was a cow calving. Got to get some straw for this maternity pack. There is a calf over there. Let's go take a peek. It's like this one calved, this one's calving. So that's nice, good deal. All right, and I'm gonna get it out of the pen before it gets stepped on again. All right, so we got her and the calf pulled over here into this box stall. Now maybe that other cow will settle down, lay down and have her calf. That was an example right there of why when dairy farmers say, one of the most common questions asked is, do you separate the mother from her calf after being born? So 9 times out of 10, the mother and the calf here will stay together for a couple hours. But you guys just witnessed on video, you know, cows get antsy and they're not always the smartest. And they end up stepping on their calves. It's a safety thing for the calf. That's why you separate them. Yeah, that's one of the biggest things that some of these activist groups like to throw against dairy farmers is, you know, separate the mother for the calf. But in reality, it's for the safety of the calf. They have to be separated. But having said that, we do like to keep them in a pen, you know, like this for at least a couple hours. Just to, it's nice when you can see the calf stand up and nurse from its mother. But you see this cow here, she's a little worked up. So I'm gonna keep a real close eye on her. Might try to get that other cow in this box stall over here. Got to get it cleaned out first though. So, that stresses me out. I do not like seeing calves get stepped on. All right, calf number 2 is on the ground. Came a little faster than expected. I didn't even have time to get fresh bedding up here, but got a little heifer calf, a little bull calf. I might move this mama over there. She's a little spazzy. So, got a bale of straw to bed with. And by then, I better go get the scraper because that fresh scoop's getting ready to head to the parlor here shortly. All right, guys, I got the barns all cleaned up. I just carried the seed hoppers out to Tyler for that corn planter so he can wash them up. He's got the frame pretty well washed up. Caleb just called. He just said one of the drive belts went out on one of our Bobcat S650s. It's like the 3rd one. We're on kind of a streak with those here. The one I had to replace the idler pulley on as well. This one I'll probably get a new idler pulley for it and just precautionary put them on because they're such a pain to do. Might as well just do them while you got them apart. So I'm gonna run to town and get those on my way home, and we're gonna call it a day, guys. So thank you very much as always for the views. Yeah, rock on, guys. We'll see you guys in the next one.